Madam Speaker, I yield myself 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized for 30 seconds.
This is the third time I've asked my friends on the other side to please tell me why all of the women's organizations, law enforcement organizations, some 200 plus, are against this bill. And all of them were supporting the previous bill. I yield to the distinguished manager of the bill, a dear friend of mine, for a response.
Thank you, Mr. Conyers, and I will tell you, shame on them. Shame on them. This bill reauthorizes VAWA for 5 years at the same levels as the Senate. It protects victims.
Gentlemen, does the gentleman seek additional time?
All right, I will yield myself 30 more seconds.
To engage in a colloquy?
Since we're shaming on every organization that protects women, would you tell me who supports the Republican version of the bill? Name somebody.
Well, Mr. Conyers, I can say I do. And I know that we have a list of them, and I will tell you this, Mr. Conyers, that I have sat quietly and tried to behave here. But what I am offended when I hear that this does not protect victims. I am offended when I hear that we are politicizing something that was politicized on the other side, in the other chamber, and by the other side of the aisle. So I have very much concern about that, because as someone who has been in the situation, who has been on the scenes of these crimes, we are trying to reauthorize something that is very important to victims across our nation. Victims, not politics. And that's where I stand on this issue.
Well,
Gentlewoman from
I'll
Florida.
Yield myself 30 seconds more. I've asked why hundreds of organizations are supporting it, and you say shame on them. I ask who's supporting the Republican measure, and you say I am. Well, I'm glad to know that. And I think that just about tells everybody where the logic and the support for this bill is. There is none. It's a Republican, not a prank, but a serious blow to women, and that's what the organizations know, and that's why,
Gentleman's time has expired.
Manager, they're opposed to this bill.